a moment of prayer. Lord, I come before you today with my hands open and my heart bare. In this quiet moment, I acknowledge that I have been holding on too tightly to my plans, my desires, my idea of how things should be. The weight of carrying it all has become too much to bear. I surrender to you now, not with reluctance, but with relief, not with fear, but with faith that your ways are higher than mine. For so long, I've tried to be the author of my own story. I've clutched at control as if it were a lifeline, not realizing that in my desperate grip, I've been slowly suffocating the joy and peace you intended for me. Today, I choose to loosen my grasp. I surrender my need to understand everything. The questions that keep me awake at night, the uncertainties that cloud my daisy, place them all in your hands. Where my understanding ends, let my trust in you begin. In the mystery, teach me to find wonder rather than worry. I surrender my timeline. The constant rush, the impatience, the feeling that somehow I'm falling behind in life, I release it all to you. You who formed the mountains and set the stars in place, you understand the perfect timing for every season of my life. Help me to trust your divine schedule, to embrace the waiting as much as the arriving. I surrender my relationships, the people I've tried to change, the connections I've tried to force, the approval I've desperately sought. I entrust them to your perfect love. Teach me to love others freely, without manipulation or expectation. Show me how to hold space for others while still honoring the boundaries you've placed in my heart. I surrender my dreams, not abandoning them, but acknowledging that your vision is greater than mine could ever be. Take the deepest desires of my heart and align them with your purpose. If there are dreams I need to release, give me the courage to open my hands. If there are new dreams you want to plant, prepare the soil of my heart to receive them. I surrender my fears, the anxieties that paralyze me, the what-ifs that torture me, the worst-case scenarios that play on repeat. In my mind, I bring them into your light. Replace my fear with faith, my panic with peace, my trembling with trust. Remind me that you have not given me a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. I surrender my wounds, the hurts I've been nursing, the offenses I've been rehearsing, the bitterness I've been cultivating. I lay them at your feet. Heal what needs healing, reveal what needs revealing, release what needs releasing. Where there has been trauma, bring your tender touch. Where there has been betrayal, restore my ability to trust again. I surrender my success, the achievements I've made into idols, the affirmations I've turned into identity, the ladders I've climbed that have only led me further from your presence. I give them back to you. Redefine success in my life according to your kingdom values. Let my measure be faithfulness rather than fame, character rather than acclaim. I surrender my failure, the mistakes that haunt me, the regrets that taunt me, the shame that wants to define me. Release it all into your ocean of grace. Thank you that in your economy, nothing is wasted. Use even my failures as fertilizer for future growth, as testimony to your redemptive power. I surrender my body, the appearance I've obsessed over, the health I've taken for granted, the limitations I've resented. I offer it to you as a living sacrifice. Teach me to steward this temple with gratitude and wisdom, neither worshiping nor neglecting the gift of physical life you've given me. I surrender my resources, the money I've hoarded, the possessions I've prioritized, the security I've sought in material things. I acknowledge that it all belongs to you. Make me a wise and generous steward, holding everything with open hands, finding my true security in your unfailing provision. I surrender my comfort, the easy paths I've chosen, the difficult conversations I've avoided, the growth edges I've resisted. I invite your disruption. Stir up what needs to be stirred, rearrange what needs to be rearranged, challenge what needs to be challenged. Make me uncomfortable for the sake of becoming more like you. I surrender my voice, the words I've used as weapons, the truth I've been afraid to speak, the stories I've shaped to make myself look better, I yield my tongue to you. Let my speech be seasoned with grace and truth, bringing healing rather than harm, unity rather than division. I surrender my mind, the thoughts I've allowed to run wild, the assumptions I've made without evidence, the judgments I've passed without love. Submit to the renewal of my mind. Transform how I think until I see as you see, love as you love, and understand as you understand. I surrender my future, the endless scenarios I've imagined, the anxiety I've projected forward, the illusion that tomorrow is mine to claim my place, my future, firmly in your faithful hands. Thank you that you are already there, preparing the way, working all things together for my good and your glory. Most of all, Lord, I surrender my heart, this stubborn, fragile, contradictory heart that wants to trust you fully, yet holds back in fear. Take it, cleanse it, fill it, guide it. Where I am hard-hearted, soften me. Where I am faint-hearted, strengthen me. Where I am half-hearted, complete me. In this surrender, I find freedom. In this yielding, I find strength. In losing my life, I find it truly beginning. I am yours, completely and without reservation. Have your way in me. Your kingdom come, your will be done, in my life as it is in heaven. I release control and choose trust. I let go of my way and embrace yours. With open hands and a willing spirit, I pray this prayer of complete surrender. In your holy and precious name, amen.